Wyatt checking in once again. So as we all know, the biggest rivalry in WWE up to date is between the Raw's Universal Champion Seth Rollins and the Fiend Bray Wyatt, which is a SmackDown Live superstar. Now I know this all sounds like the wild card rule in one, but the WWE clearly said that wild card rule was no more. But in today's video, considering the fact that this match is definitely going to happen and it's nothing none of us can do about it, I'm not complaining about it. In today's video, we're going to discuss, break down, and analyze what the WWE, as far as the creative team, Vince McMahon, since he got the last say-so, what they got to do to save this rivalry, this feud, and what will be the best possible outcome in the end of this whole storyline between the Fiend Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins. So as we seen this past Monday night on Raw, Seth Rollins was Fiend hunting after weeks of getting put on his ass and completely terrified just by the sight of the Fiend. Seth Rollins finally got some get back on the Fiend Bray Wyatt, and I honestly feel as though Seth Rollins might have bitten off more than he could chew. He has written a check that his ass can't cash. I don't even think this is about the Universal Champion no more. Like, they haven't even mentioned the Universal Champion as much as they didn't mention the hatred and the complete disgust between both competitors, that being Seth Rollins, the Universal Champion, and the Fiend Bray Wyatt. It's like in the start of this, Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, was the heel and Seth Rollins was the babyface because, like I said, Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, was terrorizing Seth Rollins for weeks. And now all of a sudden, since Seth Rollins done burnt down the Firefly Funhouse, something that's been saving Monday Night Raw and SmackDown for months now. Like, that's the best thing going on in WWE. Besides our true 24/7 championship, ever since Bray Wyatt Firefly Funhouse has been burnt to the ground, literally, by Seth Rollins, Twitter has been going crazy. Like, Seth Rollins is now the #1 hated superstar on the main roster, and it's gonna slowly progress towards Becky Lynch. That's why I feel as though Becky Lynch is just as part of this rivalry as Seth Rollins. Cause Bray Wyatt, considering the fact that Seth Rollins done burnt this man's shit down, Bray Wyatt tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw, it's gonna be something real drastic. I'm talking about he gotta do something to Becky Lynch. He gotta hit Seth Rollins where it hurt, because Seth Rollins done killed Rambling Rabbit. I'm pretty sure Sister Abigail was killed too, and also Mercy the Buzzer. The Fiend, like I said, he gotta hit Seth Rollins where it hurt, not below the belt, but he gotta abduct Becky Lynch. Now I think it's the perfect time for the WWE to incorporate some epic as far as this storyline. The Firefly Funhouse is not officially gone. As we all know, during a commercial break, Friday Night SmackDown, they aired a special edition of the Firefly Funhouse where Bray Wyatt was on there and he came out and attacked Cesaro. So that just confirmed that that's not the end of the Firefly Funhouse. But I feel as though that they did this past Monday night on Raw, they kind of put an end to the Firefly Funhouse on Monday Night Raw. But since Bray Wyatt is still on Friday Night SmackDown, they will still be airing it over there on the Blue brand of Friday nights. And I strongly feel as though Bray Wyatt abducting Becky Lynch will be a smart booking plan to make her forfeit or lose the Raw's Women's Champion, because we all know nobody's gonna beat Becky Lynch for the Raw's Women's Champion. So they will really be killing two birds in one stone. And considering the fact that Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch are engaged and they're waiting to get married, this will be the perfect time and the perfect way to write both of them off the screen. And it's also been reports that Sister Abigail will be Liv Morgan. I don't know how true that is. I know that will be a great fit for Bray Wyatt. Cause you know, Liv Morgan, when she was last on our TV screen, she lost to Charlotte Flair and she cut a promo saying that she's going to be real. Hey, far as being real, maybe she can mean that she's unleashing her real side or dark side, because when she was on TV, nobody really paid attention to Liv Morgan, so all of that could have been built up and she might have been aligned with Bray Wyatt now to wreak havoc over the whole WWE. And like I said, Rambling Rabbit, Sister Abigail, and Mercy the Buzzer, all three of these puppets could very well come to life and could end up biting Seth Rollins in his ass in the end of this whole storyline. So as far as tomorrow's episode of Monday Night Raw, you do not want to miss the continuation and what's next as far as this The Fiend Bray Wyatt and the Universal Champion Seth Rollins storyline. And like I said, that's by far the best thing going on in WWE right now, and quite frankly, WWE can't afford to mess this up. So with that being the end of today's video on what the WWE need to do to save this feud and not ruin it for all of us, because we all know Bray Wyatt the Fiend is the best thing going in WWE right now. Like I said, besides R-Truth and that 24/7 and champion, that's something we ain't seen in a couple of weeks. So with that being the end of today's video, feel free to smash the like button, super kick the subscribe button, comment down below, and hit that bell notification. Until next time, I'm your host, Wyatt.